Buenos dias. Good morning. This is Hiroshi Takahashi of Global Environmental Center Foundation, or GC. We are an implementing organization for a financing program of JCM model project. I'd like to express my deep gratitude to have this opportunity, and I'm willing to talk about outline of this scheme and some key points for the model project. So let me share the screen. I think you are able to see my screen. So this is a basic policy for JCM model project. It is based on Japan's strategy for overseas expansion in the environment field and 2025 strategy for overseas expansion of infrastructure systems, both decided by Ministry of Environment Japan. So JCM model projects support financing for diffusion of advanced decarbonizing technologies and partner countries' infrastructure, as well as implementation of mitigation actions. So these are the requirements for JCM model project. Main points are like these. This is a timeline of the model project for this fiscal year starting in April. You may be able to grasp the image of timeline by this chart. We opened call for proposal from 7th April and closed the call in the beginning of September, about 2 months earlier from we originally planned, as we could receive many excellent proposals and the budget expired as the result of this election. We announced the result of the first selection for 9 projects on 29th June, also announced the result of the second selection for 19 projects on 27th September. From here, I will refer some point about criteria for the model project. We consider this criterion of cost effectiveness, that is finance versus amount of greenhouse gas emission reduction, important to dispatch limited budget effectively for excellent project. We set this value less than 4,000 yen or about 40 US dollar. Recently, there is a lot of proposals for certain technologies in some countries. If the number of the applied technologies exceeds 5 in a country, this value decreases to about 30 US dollar. And if the number exceeds 10, it diminishes to about 25 US dollar. This is for as many participants are able to use this scheme as possible. This is a table of applied technologies for each partner country. Based on the number of the project on this table, maximum financial support is limited. If proposed technology is the first one, the maximum financial support is up to 50% of total cost of a project. The rate goes down by the number of already applied technologies for each country. This is because the first one has the greatest impact in terms of diffusion of technology, as it is newly introduced. Then the second and the third one. The model project should contribute to the sustainable development for the partner country. We review projects as they contribute to sustainable development goals. JCM model project reduces greenhouse gas emission. So basically work and good for SDGs and contribute to sustainable society. This is an example as possible contribution of renewable energy project to SDGs. In the tough situation of COVID-19, we accepted many excellent projects. These are the projects for the first selection of this year. Project entity with red character for are newly selected representative participants. It is important to have a lot of participants for further expansion of the JCM model project. These are the projects for the second selection. Colored cells are the project selected in Chile this year. So Chile has 3 projects for this year. All the projects are solar power projects. As a trend of these couple of years, the percentage of renewable energy sector has been increasing. You can see from this sector column of blue characters, 20 out of 28 projects are for this sector. We could add to JCM Eco Lease scheme. This is the second year after introduction of this scheme with which we would like to promote. And one of the project is solar power and strategy battery, storage battery. The category we also would like to promote. Solar power project is very popular in JCM model project. It counts the highest number among variety of proposed technologies. We welcome this renewable energy project as good energy source replacing fossil fuel. On the other hand, we need to confirm that proposed technology is advanced one. So we set the condition for photovoltaic module of its conversion rate from optical to electric energy to up to 20% or higher. Although a lot of solar power project has been selected, there is still room to increase total performance for this system. One such way is to employ battery or accumulator in the system. We'd like to promote this category by making conditions clear for a participant applying this technology. So these are the points we require for the technology. This is a project we selected this year for a solar power system with storage battery selected in Thailand. We expect this kind of technology could increase the number for the model project and also proposed in Chile next year. From here, I will briefly explain project selected for Chile. So this project will introduce or install 9 megawatt solar panel to generate power and replace grid power to reduce greenhouse gas emission. It is organized by Eurus Energy Holdings, who is the Japan's big and experienced renewable energy project provider. This is another 9 megawatt solar power project also by Eurus Energy Holdings Corporation. This project will install 3 megawatt solar panel to generate power and supply to the grid. It is organized by FarmDo, who is an experienced representative participant. This system employs tracking system to change angle according to the movement of the sun, which contribute to generate power efficiently. This is the biomass power generation project selected in 2019 for Chile. This project utilizes the agricultural residue such as rice husk. The generated power is supplied to an electric company and reduces greenhouse gas emission by replacing the grid power. In addition, this project prevents air pollution caused by open burning of agricultural residue. You are able to know more about this project by La Gloria by later presentation in section 3. This is a map already you've seen by the presentation material by MOEJ, so I will skip this. JCM model project started in 2013 and has been stacking up projects every year. This figure gives you overview of the number of projects from back to front is by year and horizontally by partner countries are in line. These couple of years, Chile has been constantly adding the number of the proposals and selection. This chart shows an accumulated number by sector of energy saving, renewable energy, this color, and others for all of the model projects. As a recent trend, number of renewable energy projects has been increasing. It add up to 105. In this renewable energy sector, photovoltaic system counts the most of 82 projects, more than 74% for all the partner countries. The second count is mini hydro system, then the biopower generation. In this sector, we recently could add wind power and geothermal power generation as new technologies. We anticipate to have more projects and add variation in this field in Chile. This is a number of projects by year in Chile. All the projects in Chile are in renewable energy sector, orange color. Other than rice husk power generation, all the systems are for solar power projects. To add more variation of technology, we continue to support to create new projects in other sectors such as energy efficiency, waste to energy, and transportation. In many areas, the technology of model project has been applied. We have already introduced many systems for utility field, variety of production equipment in factories, in industrial field, and in transportation area. As you can see with these pictures, JCM model project is effective for promotion of infrastructures and variation of technology supported is getting diverse. So you have a lot of opportunity to make use of this model project to reinforce infrastructure in Chile. COVID-19 still imposes trying time to people in Japan, people in your country, and everyone around the world. JCM model projects also have been affected by this pandemic. However, project participants try hard to complete their project on time, even in this pandemic. We have to support participants towards completion of their project successfully. We could keep our activity going even in this restricted environment, holding meeting, consultation, and seminar online like this moment. It is true that COVID-19 limits us to some extent. However, we keep our activity going by these alternative or recovering ways not to later action of greenhouse gas emission reduction for our precious environment. So, muchas gracias. ありがとうございました。